So Roy,
Yes.
so first I just want to say thank you for taking the time to sit with me and welcome me into this prison. I saw you play the piano
Mm.
just before this, and you were playing with a chorus. And so, how long have you been playing piano? Is that something you started here in prison, or did you do that before?
Sir, I am a music teacher and I used to teach piano to the children.
Amazing. And it was,
It's really my passion.
did you teach? Was that what you taught that before this? And how long have you been a music teacher for?
For about 10 years.
10 years.
Mm.
And how have you found music as a form of therapy as you've been in prison?
Yeah, it's very relaxing.
Yeah,
Music can relieve you,
yeah.
relieve from stress and all of that.
And how has it been received by the other prisoners while you've been playing?
Well, from 300 plus prisoners here, I'm only the one who knows how to play the piano.
So I imagine they're very welcoming.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I play the piano inside the church every
yeah,
Sunday. So that's my contribution here in CRC.
it's wonderful. And how important is it to feel like you're contributing to the community?
Well, music can bring unity. It unites us, PDLs, even in a certain period of time. And almost 3 times a week, we do practice every afternoon. And that's already something for us. We learn while we're here
Yeah.
religious songs.
Have you always been religious, or did
Yeah.
being in prison increase that?
Throughout my life, I've been a religious person.
Yeah.
I've been into a Catholic school institution since elementary, high school, and way back college.
Wow. And your English is pretty amazing. And so tell me a little bit about your background. So
Well,
where
I'm
did
an
you learn?
English teacher. I usually finish 3 courses. I am I graduated commerce, business administration at San Agustin, Iloilo. Then I took up my educational unit in here in Roa City. I also finished secondary teacher, and I'm into proper. I I am a incoming third year law proper.
You say you're incoming
Third year law proper
third year.
student.
Okay. And what does that mean? Is that
I'm about to become hopefully a lawyer,
oh amazing.
but that's so far from now
And is that
because I'm here
can you finish your studies while in incarceration, or you need to do that outside?
outside.
Okay. Oh,
But that time already lapsed because there's a time limit for everything.
and how much more time do you have in your sentence, and how much more time do you have to complete the
About
degree?
a year now, I can be free from these facilities.
1 year. And how much longer do you have in your schools?
Well, if I will be back in school, I need to be in first year again. So another 4 years.
Okay, so when you go out, you have to restart, and then
But I
you
guess no,
yeah,
I will not anymore because I'm already 54.
you're 54.
Mm.
Wow.
I'm getting old.
Well, you still have a very youthful energy, so
Yeah.
that's very good. So the first month was the most difficult, and now
Yeah.
how have you coped with it since?
Well, I need to be strong because I am handicapped. I need to be strong. I need to eat a lot. I need to take a rest because this is life. And I do believe in a biblical saying that a prisoner, God has always a purpose for every prisoner. And I hope God has a good purpose for me, for sending me here.
What do you think is the most important thing to do in prison in order to serve out your sentence in peace?
Well, just go with the tide. They follow the rules of the management so that you will not be held liable for anything else. Just be good to your fellow inmates. Help if you can help them. Assist if you can assist them. Give them something if you have something to give. That's all.
Was it difficult adjusting to the life here behind bars, or did you adapt pretty quickly?
Yeah, because outside, not to brag myself, but my family is quite wealthy. We are into politics. We own a lot of buildings outside, rental buildings. That makes our earnings big. I'm driving my own car. I have my yaya with me, my eran with me. And inside the house, I'm sleeping in an air-conditioned room in a pillow in a nice, convenient way. But here, you see, uh, the thing is, You're sleeping in a hard way. Every time in the morning, you've got bad aches because of the situation. And even if you wanted to take a bath, there's a rule. There's a pila-pila rule. Pila-pila means you need to say that you wanted to take a bath so that you can have a number. And once number one is finished, then number two next, number three next, four. That's it. So this brings me inconvenience being here. Away from your family, you cannot eat good food, you cannot sleep well, you cannot have comfort of your own.
What is your biggest hope that is keeping you going?
Well, I trust everything to the Lord, and I know that a year from now I will be released in these facilities. And I hope that once I release, I'll be a renewed Christian, I'll be a renewed person, not to be engaged in any such things, illegal things, and not to be a part of any policeman. I don't have trust on them anymore.
Wow. And you've been here for a year. Is
Yes.
this your first time in prison?
Second time,
Second time. What was the first time?
2016.
What led you to prison that time?
Same.
Same.
Oh, but I am in a company. I'm in a bad company. So all of us are in prison.
Was it a similar situation that the police planted drugs, or what was the first situation?
The first situation was I have four company with me, and they're all using drugs. They're all selling drugs. And being a part of them, because I have my own car, uh, they're using me as a vehicle. And I am enjoying because I am free. I don't need to pay. I don't need to buy because of them. So when the policemen ran after them, I was also caught.
So was the first time also wrongful conviction?
Uh, I guess no.
No.
Yes, it's just okay because I really done something wrong, but not this
Yeah.
second time around.
How long were
Because
you in prison the first time?
4 years,
4 years. Wow. And was it this prison as well?
yeah.
Oh, okay. How is it different from that 4 years from this current sentence? What is your experience?
Well, from the management itself, uh, 4 years ago, inmates are intact inside the jail. If you wanted to go out, you need to ask somebody that you need to go out. Now, the prison cell is open, meaning the door is not closed. You can see many are going there. You can go elsewhere. You can go to the chapel. You can go to Dalawan. You can go to the plug pool if you wanted, because the gate is already open. Unlike before that it is closed. So you need to ask permission from the guard for you to go out. But now that it's not same thing anymore.
So it's grown much more relaxed.
Yeah, now.
And
And the food is now abundant.
the food is better.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic to hear. And
But then we have uncooked food. Uncooked food meaning uh, in our daily lives we have fish to eat, and the fish is uncooked. So we need to buy charcoal. You know what charcoal is? The black one, for you to burn the food. And we need to buy spices for that food. So we need to have money. So the problem here is if you don't have family to visit you, so there's no resources to get.
what do you do if you don't have family? How do you make money here?
Well, rely on friends, but still, you're on the same road. You're in the same track. You're the same prison. So it's very, very hard.
Is there any violence that happens in the prison?
Once in a while, there's fighting because all of us are male, 90 plus uh, men inside the jail from all walks of life. How can you expect? There are those who are triple minded, there are those who are uneducated, there are those who are not living peacefully. but they are being disciplined. Once you are caught fighting, you will be put in a disciplinary action, disciplinary room elsewhere. You will be moving out from this facility.
And so, one of the things that I think is very interesting about this prison is that you have people who can roam freely, and there's more prisoners than there are guards. What is stopping the prisoners from overtaking the guards?
Well, because here, this is our reformation area. This is a reformation place. We are here to reform. And somehow, due to our influence on religion, we don't have this sarcastic thing on us to do revenge or to do rebellion against the facilities. We can overcome them, right? Because we are very many, as there are just only 10 or more. But we are not thinking of that because here we are staying here to be rehabilitated. So the management is preparing for us so that once we will be released here, we can be a good citizen in our own place.
So the idea is that if you were to overtake, that's a short-term goal, and everyone here thinks very long-term of rehabilitating and then being able to integrate in society better.
Yeah.
And if you behave, or if you behave in the eyes of the state
Okay.
or the ruling judge, does your sentence get reduced?
Yeah, you will be rewarded. There's a good conduct time allowance. We call that GCTA. Every month, there's a bonus added to your sentence.
As in, you get more to your sentence.
No,
How you get less?
yeah, left.
Okay, okay, okay. And so every month you can reduce your sentence.
Yeah.
Wow. And how do you do that?
Uh, for us, prisoner of drugs, we have 20 days good conduct time allowance. We call that good conduct time allowance. If you are not violator of any source, you have 20 days plus. So in
30 days reduced?
20,
Ah,
20 every month, 20
okay.
days. So in 3 months, you got 2 months plus, additional plus. So in your stay here for 1 year, you got 8 months bonus. You got 8 months plus. So your sentence will be shortened.
Wow. So if you stay here for a year and you have consecutive good months,
Yeah, yeah,
8 months is taken away.
yeah.
Wow. So I don't know the prison system in the U.S. very well, but that seems quite lenient in the sense of being able
And
to
especially
reduce.
if you are a student or a teacher of ALS, Alternative Learning System. They are also here in these facilities. Just like, for example, me, I am a teacher in ALS, and I'm receiving 15 additional days from them.
Wow. So your sentence can really, really
Yeah,
reduce.
from
Wow.
20 inside the jail, plus 15 I'm being a teacher, I've got 35 savings. So in a month's time, I will also have 1 month savings. So if I stay here 1 year, I also have 1 year savings.
Wow. So
The
there is something to
tendency,
work for.
yeah.
It's very nice. Wow. Well, is there anything we didn't touch on today in our conversation that you wanted to discuss?
Well, uh, if possible, we need help. We need help, especially in the maintenance of our medicine. Sometimes if the family will not visit us, then we don't have money to buy. Sometimes that's why when you offer me soft drinks earlier, I grab right away because I'm thirsty. Yeah, frankly speaking, I'm thirsty because I don't have family also. My family didn't visit me. So that's something already. Thank you for that.
Of course, yeah, of course. So is what is the way that people can help? Is it visiting and
Yeah, once they get to visit us, they have food for us and they leave us money to buy so that because here everything is quite on a high price. Sardines here are double, including the ingredients, including the spices are double compared to local market because we are inside the jail. So we have no choice. We cannot go out to buy, but you need to buy here. So what if we don't have money?
when was the last time you had a drink or you had a good meal?
Uh, if I remember it right, September 23. My two sisters visited me here, and I've got a lot of food. Yeah, but that only lasted for a day. After which, back to normal days.
Yeah. That must have been a special day. That must have
Yeah.
been really nice for you,
Mm,
for your family to come by.
yeah.
And you said your two sisters came by.
Yeah.
How much did that mean to you to see them?
Well, they're my family. They're so precious to me, and they're only my jewels, in my life. I keep praying on them also, even though I'm here, for their safety outside, so that they can have sources to help me out, and they can send something for me.
And how do you hope to be remembered?
Well, being good here. I always have this principle in me that do good and be good. God will do the rest.
Do good and be good.
Yeah,
It's wonderful. Well, just like to say thank you again for sitting down with me. I'm
yeah.
so grateful for the
Yeah,
welcome that
thank
I've
you
had
also.
and
Yeah,
the music. I can't imagine that this is an experience you have too often. So this was maybe just as exciting for you as it was for me, but
yeah.
this was really nice. So
Good to
thank
see
you.
you around.
Yeah.
Good to see you around. Good
Yeah.
to have you here.